Bing bong.
Vinny can't
Yes.
say anything. Or not Vinny. Nah. Can't say anything. He's in a fucking book.
That's my introduction.
All right.
Bing
Someone
bong.
give me the recap. I'm tired of writing recaps. Someone give me a recap
Vinny's
of what happened last time.
So you see, there was a fight,
Vito
and then the good guys busted in, and then there was another fight, and then there was talking, and now we're hunting for an ugly dwarf.
An ugly, strong-chinned wolf
with no beard.
With no beard.
With no beard. Yeah.
All right. Victor, a side effect of losing that drinking game is that you have a cracking headache and talking hurts. Before you roll any charisma check, charisma ability check, or charisma saving throw to make a DC 13 Constitution save, or you have disadvantage on the check until I forget to make you do it. When we left off, you were about to head out to chase Finney's lead on a possible mole in the Villains Guild. You guys forgot to mention Victor making some racist comments, genuine phrenology shit, mind you. But you're looking for a beardless dwarf, likely a member of Clan Chazan. You can't get very far, however, if I continue to procrastinate on elaborating on the general setting.
Oh boy,
I mentioned...
a lot of names.
Oh, I forgot to grab a little token to represent where you guys are. I will try and do that and talk at the same time.
That's a pretty big.
I mentioned that the local region you're in is called Northlands, which is the colloquial term for the Northern Principality. I mentioned in the pre-game lore, in the message where I asked you to ponder your backstories while you made your characters, in fact, that the major region is the Elder Reach. And to clarify, the Elder Reach is the continent you're on, which is split between two major kingdoms and a bunch of little kingdoms that you don't really care about. The two big kingdoms are the Northern Principality and the Southern Principality, referred to as the Northlands and the Southlands, respectively. The city the Commons lays on, the outskirts of, is just about the only place that gets called by its actual name. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Okay, we'll have Misha's token represent the party for now.
Ha ha ha.
We're gonna put it about there.
Fuck, Misha turned us all into slime.
Goddamn right.
All right, it's the only place that gets called its name because, you know, the common man, woman, non-binary person, gender fluid representation of a personality or genderless soul considers it to be a badass name. It's the Black City, named for how, no matter how bright a light you shine in the night sky, you see a sea of black dotted with only the moons and the brightest star. And yeah, there's more than one moon. There are actually three, which behave very interestingly. I spaced out during the one astrology class I took during my brief stint in college, so I can't describe exactly what I'm imagining, but once I figure it out, it will sound very cool. So you're in the Black City, which is a metropolitan area about half the size and density of Rapid City, South Dakota, but with the racial diversity of Los Angeles. Walking down a street in the Black City's downtown, most notably the Artist Ward and Reliance District and any marketplace, you'll see more walks of life than you have fingers to count them on. Hell, more than you have knuckles to count them with. And I'm not going to explore alternate methods of counting on your hands. And if any of you try to count more than 20 with your fingers, I will smack Jordan. Well,
I can do it with one hand.
Drew's closer.
How did you know I was doing it though?
well, Drew's closer, and Drew would be at most a 30-minute drive if there was like genuinely historic traffic.
For the record, I can count to 31 on one hand.
All right. So I know that there's more ways. I know that there are ways to count to like 27 on one hand, but we're not looking into that. Anyways, I believe you're looking for someone. You're in a city of about 40,000 people. that's about that big across and that big across.
Ooh, approximately 82,000 feet square feet.
82,000?
Sorry,
It's
82 million.
82 million? What the fuck?
9 times 9 plus 6 zeros. 81.
If we
plus
assume,
adding a few.
if we assume it's a circle and to account for the not quite round, let's call it. Oh,
I'm calling it 9,000 by
999.
9. I'm calling it 9,000 by 9,000. That's 9 times 9 is 81 plus 6 zeros. 81
Well, that'd be if it was
million
a
square
square.
feet.
That'd be if it was a square. It's ain't a square. It's a
It don't matter.
circular shape.
It don't matter.
Well, a square and a circle, in terms of the area, is about how the farthest apart you can get.
Not always.
Like,
Anyway, continue with the story, sir. It doesn't matter.
story, yes, story. And you're looking for one short person that probably doesn't want to be found. Luckily for you, they have a rather unique appearance. Unfortunately, gather information isn't a skill in 5e. So how would you like to tackle this?
We run up to every person, grab them by the scruff of the neck, and go, "Have you seen this dwarf?"
Okay, Misha, calm down, calm down, calm down. Should not have done that. Shit. Why don't we ask in an orderly fashion if they've seen somebody? If they haven't, maybe dig a little deeper, ask if they've seen, I don't know, maybe a giant group of heroes or grunts traveling down down the city. Maybe that'd lead us to where he is. But either way, let's not assault people. Sound like a good idea? You think you can manage that for a bit?
He just kind of glares at you for a second and goes, "Yeah, I think I can manage that for a bit."
Good. All right. I'm not really up for talking.
We're here.
Listen, when you grow up with a man whose literal only rule when going out was be discreet, it kind of comes with the territory.
I grew up with a man whose only rule for the street was be kind and be orderly.
Yeah, look
That's
at where
not
you
very
are
fun.
now. Listen, I grew up with no rules, and I grew up with one rule with strong ties to the criminal underground. And
All that time you learn nothing.
that's allowed me to have fun and continue what I was doing. And to rebuttal you, Vinny, I can't right now. Splitting headache. You talk to people. I'll stand back here.
I got a little bone to pick with you there, you know.
I didn't understand a word you just said.
I didn't either.
I said I got a little bone to pick with you, Vito.
A bone to pick.
What do you want?
We're in this predicament because the heroes guild managed to have a spy in your establishment.
It's not my establishment. Where'd you get that idea from? My dad. Pops
Weren't
just
you in
rented
charge
it.
of security?
Less in charge of security and more, Pops hired me. Hey, you want to earn a bit of extra money? Just make sure nothing terrible happens. And to be fair, you were blackout drunk, basically, or leaning on somebody. It was kind of hard to look at everybody else when you were standing out the most in the crowd.
What I did was with purpose.
Distracted. It was distracting. That's the purpose of it. But either
Did we not
way,
think? Has
either
no one
way,
thought to put our own spy in the Heroes Guild?
eh, probably not. I mean, we've had very little run-ins with the heroes. Well, little as in they break in, we kill them. And it's been an ongoing thing every few months, but until they send a big hero, then I think we're gonna be fine. Plus, they keep only sending grunts. I don't think we blip on their radar that much. It's more of a. Plus, I don't even think they would have come if Bat Spy weren't there.
Dude,
Okay.
dude. You just gave me an idea for a Warforged fighter cleric named Baymax.
Misha, if you care to, you actually could correct Victor here. From the look of it, that hero was at least B tier and was at least B class, which isn't insignificant. B class heroes don't B class heroes don't often leave their hometowns unless they're told to. And that guy was not the type of person to be from the Black City.
Yeah, well, you might want to reconsider that, Victor.
Oh, great. Wrong all day today. All right.
That hero there was at least B class.
Oh, perfect.
The B classes don't go on just any mission.
Fucking great. Yay.
The grunts were all D class or unclassed, though, from what Misha could tell.
Oh yeah, kicking their ass, she do.
Maybe you don't know. Maybe he was from here. Nah, you just said he doesn't look like he'd be from here. But
Yeah,
whatever.
from what you all know, the average person from the Black City doesn't really care about the goings on of anything outside the outermost wall.
Great. We're probably gonna have to get another building. And that's gonna be a bitch and a half because they don't just straight up tell people because we gotta keep the secrecy. That's
Have
gonna
you
be
all left the building at this point?
Yeah,
Correct.
maybe.
Katie,
Has
has Pluto left the building with them?
Yes, sorry.
No, I'm just trying to include you.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm eating pretzel.
It's fine.
I'm listening.
All right. Well, as you're outside talking, I imagine you guys are just right outside the guild discussing how you're doing this. The building, you hear a slow rumble and then cracks and such. You know, the type of stuff when a building comes up out of the ground.
there it goes.
And it comes up out of the ground, and you see Tony leaning in the doorway. Tony like opens the door and tosses a paper airplane out the window. Tosses a paper airplane out, which does a couple of circles before landing in Victor's hair.
Thanks, Pops.
He does a the 2-finger salute and closes the door.
Pockets it. All right. Well, that's easier. It makes that easier. Alright. Guys. should we
Before you
ask
can put the paper in your pocket, it unfolds itself and says and screams out, "Read me, you dumb son of a bitch!"
Why? Always with the magics and the intelligence and yada yada yada. Opens it.
It's coordinates in a system you and your father derive. It's coded coordinates in a system you and your father would have used when you were in his direct employ, telling you the next location of the. I'm not stalling to do a random name generator. No. Telling you the next city where it will be.
And it's in Falkrath.
Fuck. It's in Uzamond.
Uzamont, huh?
Sounds like my kind of city.
Yeah. You'd be surprised.
Oh,
Alright.
Uzamond.
He gets it.
I'll change its spelling.
Pocket paper. Alright.
And I've updated a thing so that you guys can remember and so I can remember.
Alright.
I definitely record it. You'll definitely see on the recording what I did to come up with the name Uzamond. All right.
Should we split up and search the city?
I don't know if we should split up. I'm not exactly one for talking right now.
You can go sleep in the river.
Alright, sweet. Have fun, guys.
Driving me around.
Oh,
So are you guys splitting up or?
I guess so. That's what Vinny said.
I asked. I didn't say.
I thought you said. Sounded like split up, guy. All right, we're splitting up, guy. Okay.
I said, should we split up and search the city?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Richter is currently sitting right now.
I've put all of your tokens onto the map. If there's any particular name that you and this is basically like, none of you have maps, but the Black City is a place where a lot of people gather, and not being being immune to light pollution is great for astronomy. So in the which district do I want to put it in?
You know what this
All
reminds me of? Attack
So in
on
the
Kind of, yeah. Victor then, slightly recovering from his splitting headache, stands up, says, "Well, I might have a guy who got some information for me." Starts walking in a direction in the servants district, in the direction of the servants district.
oh, just feel free to move. I put everyone's token on the.
I can't
Map.
see where.
Service District is over.
No, I can't see where we are.
Oh, we're over here.
Oh, I see where we are. I didn't either.
Where are we?
Jojo, shit's
Oh, in
cooking.
the corner.
What do you mean shit's going on? I'm paying attention.
I said shift click them.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah, just try zooming all the way out. I'm currently zoomed.
I was-
well, not all the way out.
I was
Like, zoom
zoomed
out a
at. I was zoomed in at 30%.
I'm zoomed at 40% and I can see everything. I don't know what the fuck you're complaining about.
Yeah, you have a bigger screen than me, likely. Again, I'm on a fucking Chromebook.
So zoom out to
Sir.
40%, you bastard.
Listen here. I don't need your toot, alright? If I could, I'd shoot you, but I can't.
Until I find a better image, this image of a telescope. Oh, that is not a good image. Shit. There's a big observatory in the Great Coin Ward. I'm trying to find a good token for maybe.
So before everyone dashes away in separate directions, I would like to hand each of them a small little piece of me.
I still have the one you gave me earlier.
I know, fuck you.
Anytime, sweetheart, anytime.
I love that you're. Okay, this image I upload may be a lot bigger than I think it is. Yep. Oh, and it's not even transparent. Such a cute image.
Hand them each a small little piece of me and be like, all right, we need to communicate. We use these.
I mean, are we splitting up or are you coming with me?
I don't know. I don't really like you.
Yeah.
I think maybe don't go alone because going alone is
Reckless.
reckless. Going alone is how my only is the only way that I've killed a player outright.
Probably shouldn't know. Fructose!
Fructose.
Fructose!
What are we talking about
Yeah.
sugar for?
I'm assuming
Fructose.
that's me.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah.
You're coming with me.
Alright.
I need a quiet person who's gonna stand in the back and look menacing.
Look menacing.
And then I
I
guess
don't know what medicine, but alright.
And this image is too big. Shrink the image. There we go.
And the other two don't really match that right now, so.
I don't know. With me, shit, technically being a monster class, her mere presence is intimidating.
Yeah, but
If
you're
that's
not
the show,
quiet.
keep scaring.
Yeah, but you're not quiet.
Fuck you.
He says while still walking forward, hands in pocket. 2-finger salute. I'll catch you later.
I'm sure Misha wants to give you a certain 1-finger salute right now.
Yeah. Yeah. She has a small slime pot that's somewhere in my clothing. I don't know where, but yeah, she wants to take revenge. She can.
No, it looped around your ear.
She can give me cauliflower if she wants to. That's not a sex thing, by the way. That is a real condition for people who get into fights and then their ear gets damaged. And
I have a question about the little slime pod.
Yes.
What is it like? Is it pink and small and squishy?
Yes.
Or, alright.
It is
I like
actually a piece of her that she can use as an extension. So she's using it as communication between the party.
That's so weird. I love it.
Benefits
so
to being a slime.
Alright. 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 Let's get over there. And we head over to the servant district. Me and Pluto.
All right.
I genuinely almost called her fructose.
I assume you're tracking down your.
Yeah, my guy. What are Vincent and Misha going to do?
Yeah.
I have another question.
I have an answer.
I have
to
another
the
answer.
match.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. What?
Does
This is part of the game.
This is okay.
does the slime ball does it no this yeah this does it bounce or does it just kind of
I would say it's bouncy.
it's
I
bouncing
mean,
like
in
Are you?
Terraria, the pink slimes are how you get bouncy gel.
so I could just like be tossing it between my hands or something like playing with it like a bouncy ball or
You know that it is
I was
still a
gonna.
part of her. It's technically alive, right?
is it going to hurt her?
I don't
Probably
know,
not.
Jojo.
Probably not. Actually,
Um,
probably not because you're a monk. You have
I
a
mean,
slow fall.
wouldn't it just be kind of like me like that sounds weird. Never mind. I'm not going to continue that
no,
sentence.
keep going, keep going.
Please do.
I've said worse things.
Anyway,
He has. Trust me, he has.
I believe it. But I just want to know if it bounces. That's all.
Let's see. Where is it? Shape shelf.
Shape
It doesn't
shelf.
say
Wow.
anything.
That's
It doesn't say
That's an
anything about its
interesting ability.
bounciness or buoyancy. I've looked. It doesn't say anything about bounciness or buoyancy. Nothing
Oh,
like that.
I would say it's bouncy and
Oh,
buoyant.
all right. That's cool.
So I assume, so long as it's not attached to her body, it won't actually cause her any harm.
Victor
No, it's not.
takes,
It's not. It doesn't. It's not combat capable, so I would say it doesn't.
Victor takes his small slime piece off of his ear and gives it to Pluto. And says, "Hey, fructose, make your ball bigger." And
And
also,
as he goes to hand it to her, it just kind of climbs around his arm, gets back to his ear.
Hey, yo, it's organic Bluetooth.
I know you can hear this. Stop.
It was told to do one thing, and it's doing that one thing.
It's acting as a communications device.
I
You
know you can
appreciate
hear
it.
this.
All right, so
I
you guys
swear
are.
to God.
I did. Oh, I forgot to mention his name in that little lore blurb. So the your contact he's Jerifer the Gopher.
Gopher.
The gopher.
He's not actually a gopher. He's called the Gopher because he can go and fetch things. Yeah, you know, like a gopher in an office building.
Gopher broke.
Office definition of a blue gopher. He runs errands. You know, go for this, go for that. He's a fence. He ends up with suspicious goods. And when you reach upon his little hut, which doesn't stand out, which he has done a good job of not making stand out and making stand out at the same time. it's got a straw roof, and you see the head of a you know how have you guys seen the Star Trek Next Generation?
I have not. I don't watch Star Trek.
I have.
You have? You know Captain Picard's cut?
Yeah.
He's got that.
So he's got the Homer Simpson.
All right.
Yeah, the Homer Simpson cut. He's bald. He's definitely balding, but he's got enough hair still to like do something with it. So he's got that going.
Mhm.
Trying to find a good image of the hairstyle to put in chat. Oh, fun fact: when Sir Patrick Stewart was auditioning for that role, he wore a wig. Like he wore a wig because his agent told him, okay, they don't want a bald captain, but like you're good at
Really?
this,
Oh my god.
so wear the wig, and then at the end, and then once you get the role, take it off and tell them, go, and if they'll still keep you because you're good.
That's funny.
All right.
Also, Hangover Victor has the demeanor and attitude of Captain Yami from Black Clover. Just slightly less cool.
So his just his head pops out of the straw roof. Yeah. Oh, Victor, you're here again. And his head pops back in, and he opens the door. Come in, come on.
All right.
Come on. You have done good by me. I do good by you. What's up? What's going
I
on?
need you. I need you to first turn the volume down. Got a splitting hangover. Terrible hangover.
Who did you get into a drinking contest with this time? Who did you get into a drinking contest with this time? Huh?
Vinny.
You try to put your father on the table again?
Nah, it was
Oh,
Vinny.
Vinny?
It was Vinny.
You should know not to. You should know not to drink with a pirate.
Yeah, but it was so inviting. You were having a good time. Somebody was like, I needed something to get my mind off of killing somebody that called me a fucking mole before I shot somebody. I was very, honestly, it hurt. Speaking of, Gopher, I need information.
Oh, what sorts of information? I know quite a bit of things, huh?
I
And
need
if
to
you
know.
guys are seeing my camera, he's constantly doing this motion with his hands.
Hold on, I'm coming. It is loading. Ah, that guy.
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sort of
The Birdman. The Birdman.
like he, you know how some people are hunched down. He's hunched down, but his back is straight, so his shoulders are just up to his ears almost, and he's doing this.
Oh, so like a fly, or a rat.
Or more like a rat. Man, that actually started to hurt my thumb.
Yeah. So the guild just got raided by supposedly a B-list hero. Whoop de fucking do.
B-class.
Yeah, B-class. Yeah. So effectively,
B-classes aren't that smart. Oh, a mole.
Yeah, he was a mole. We got a mole in there, and well, the description was a dwarf, strong chin, no beard.
Strong chin, no beard.
Pretty sure blonde was in the description too.
Yeah,
A blonde?
blonde dwarf, 5 o'clock shadow instead of a beard specifically.
The clock shadow?
Yeah.
Chizants don't keep their 5 o'clock shadow. Chizant would shave it known as well. So they're doing a bad job of their cover. So it's not one of my spies. It's not one of your dad's spies.
Nah, because this one came with grunts.
Oh yeah, B classes always do that.
Yeah, so
They're not,
and
they're not strong enough on their own to clean up the whole place. So they bring a bunch of little guys, take on the other little guys, and they go after the big target to hopefully get promoted.
so and not much could be picked up from because Misha was being Misha and terrifying people.
Shut the fuck up. I did my best.
Yeah, yada yada yada. I was hoping you'd hear that. Provided I was incapacitated because drinking with the pirate, huh?
And they after scratching his chin for a moment, he pries a board from the floor and takes out a wooden box and starts rifling through documents at a speed that you can even it would take some really good eyes to see what he's actually looking at on each page. Then he whips one out. Oh.
Got something for me?
Do I?
I don't know.
Oh, right. I know what this list is. This is a list of everyone that's been denied admission into Clan Chizant in the last year. And he's rifling through papers again. This is a list of everyone who's been accepted into the Heroes Guild in the last year. If you find a match of those two names, you should have your mole. There might be multiple matches.
Takes the paper.
But
Takes
nope,
the papers.
But they don't make. But from what I know, this is just from what I know. I might be wrong. I've never been wrong before, unless I said I was. They're probably if they were accepted to the Heroes Guild, but they weren't good enough to get into Clan Chizant. They're a D class. So if it says the way I've got it on that list is the guild is their class, their name, and a brief physical description. So you can skip over the A through C. I think there's like one A class on there, but you might want to look for later. Yeah. But that's later. I'll let you keep those if you put in a good word with the higher ups there, huh?
You know me. I'm good for
I
favors.
do know you.
And
that's why you don't owe me no coins for this one, huh?
Appreciate it. Just so you know, just probably shouldn't be telling you this, but since you're doing me the favor, and I am gonna end up putting in a word for you in the guild, I should tell you that the building has been relocated to Uzmond.
Uzmond. Okay. Uzmond. I'll if they send someone my way, I'll act like it's a surprise. All right.
All right. You get me in trouble for that one, though. You know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, replacing my kneecaps was hard enough last time. I don't want to do it again.
All right. You heard all that, Misha, right?
I get to replace someone's kneecaps.
No.
No. No. You're not replacing the gopher's kneecaps. You know what we have to do? We gotta, well, actually,
Yeah, you gotta hand off those. You gotta cross-reference documents. It'll be good. It'll be good. Plicities, that's your name, right? You're good with the whole book smart numbers, reading and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hands her the documents.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
When we get to a safer spot, because you never know who's gonna walk through those doors.
Mm-hmm.
Be sure to cross-reference those. All right. By the way, Gopher, you got anything for headaches? This is terrible.
You hungover?
Yeah, I'm hungover.
Wait. The way I deal with hungover, right?
Drink more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for people, you should be sober. So
Yeah. Also, my weapons. Probably shouldn't be drunk firing that.
I don't know. That one time we were blacked out. That was fun. Oh wait,
It
we were
was
blacked out. You probably don't remember.
Yeah. I appreciate it, Gopher. I'll be sure to put in a good word with you for you. If I run into my pops again, he'll be the first to know. Or whoever else I run into who's top dog. But all right, Gopher, have a good day.
Bon voyage. Good hunting. Good hunting. Good hunting.
All right, and we walk out, or Victor walks out.
Pluto follows him. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Answer.
not like I have a question for you, not you. Is like reading fast isn't like anything serious, right? Like she can just read really fast. It's fine. That doesn't take on anything.
I can read pretty
Or-
fast. So
So it's fine if she does.
yeah, it's fine if you. No, I'm assuming cross-referencing these documents fast is within the abilities of intelligence 17. Considering that whenever I build myself as a character, I give myself at least intelligence 14.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I can read pretty fast.
Okay. I have no idea where he. Okay, he.
All right. Well, I guess we should wait for the other two. I know a good dive bar. Secluded. Silent.
You're drinking now?
I'm not drinking. I'm just going to a dive bar. Listen, you got the pirate there.
Without me,
You got the pirate there. You can drink with him. We're cross whatever and whatever. You guys can drink. Felicity's is doing smart person shit. I'm really just making sure nobody bothers her.
so to clarify, Misha can hear, well, we can't hear each other, correct?
She can.
Correct.
What she can do is she can.
Relay the information.
Yes. Thank you.
That's okay. Because I was gonna say, hear Nisha say that drinking again, Vinny's gonna be like, Vito's drinking without me.
That son bitch.
That
No, I'm not drinking again. He's saying this to Misha, considering I don't think Misha would find it important that Vinny got upset, or that Victor would be drinking without him. No, I'm not drinking again. I still got a headache. Nah, just go into a dive bar, a silent, quiet, secluded dive bar. Make sure nobody picks up on anything.
Wow, he really wants it to be quiet. He used 2 adjectives.
Oh, great.
So while you were talking, Pluto was able to cross-reference, and matching the description was actually 3 names: Melita Loom, Gerther Melusine, and Valeria Sican. One of them, Melita Loom, is like, and the document also mentions what city they're from. So Melita Loom is actually from the Black City.
Well, based off what Misha said,
Well, that was about the hero.
based off what Misha said, I wouldn't be here. But yeah, I guess let's find a Melita Loom and see if we can get more information from her. Misha, you might be replacing some kneecaps after all.
Fuck you.
You know what's fucked up? I didn't take proficiency in intimidation.
But I don't think Misha did either, considering her charisma is poor as shit. Nope, I've got insight, not intimidation.
I didn't take intimidation either.
Oh my god, none of us are intimidating.
Well, that's not necessarily true. It's just none of us are proficient in being intimidating.
I have a -1 to intimidation.
I have a +4. We're fine.
You have a -1 because, well, I mean, you're a slime girl.
Hey,
I'm a
you're
slime. I'm
cute.
too cute to be intimidating.
You're cute, not intimidating until the other person's blood is just floating in you.
But that's why she's pink.
That happens.
You'd be surprised. I've seen my blood just floating in there a couple of times.
I'm sure you got a kick out of that.
Yeah, I did. She beat me even harder to hell.
That's what you fucking get.
Listen, I figured if it weirded you out, you'd stop. It didn't, which made me even have to up the ante even more until, well, I had to pretend that I was dead. But yeah. All right. Where do we go to find a Melita Loom?
I'm writing this down right now. But Vincent, you remember that the one time you sailed along this river, that the outer ring sheriff he's a pussy. You could easily intimidate him into revealing where anyone in town lives, so long as they're not capable of hurting him more than you are.
Are they doing this
What?
while we're at the fencer, or are they doing this after we've said the name and everything? So that would be the place where we meet up.
So I'm assuming you're communicating back and forth via the
The slime? Yes.
The slime, but you've already left his house.
All right, so meet at the sheriff's office. Okay, I hear you.
Yep, and I'm gonna see if I can find a little sheriff badge.
Does the how much do we know about the sheriff?
Well, being rather of the discreet type, Victor's never run into the sheriff of this place. Other sheriffs, yes, but specifically the sheriff of the Outer Ring of the Black City, no, you don't. You have no idea. Vincent knows that he's a scrawny fellow who, when he actually tries to enforce the law, is more bark than bite. Despite carrying quite the large revolver, or at the very least, with how small of a person he is, it looks like a big revolver.
Oh,
God, why are
hello.
these images all so big? That's what happens when I just steal images off the internet mid-session. So this little sheriff's badge next to the Tower Ward is where sheriff's office is, roughly.
All right, Misha. We're gonna go pay a certain sheriff. What's the word? Beating? Yeah, a beating.
Fuck, I could do that.
The party's here. Great.
And when you guys assumedly enter the sheriff's office with Victor's lit cigarette,
I haven't entered yet. I'm just standing outside. Just
okay.
The door says no smoking within 100 feet.
that's
You
unfortunate.
son of a bitch.
Drops the cigarette, stomps it out. All right, let's go. Breathes the rest of the smoke out of his nose.
I imagine that doesn't feel very good.
And what does he care? His lungs aren't made for use anyway.
Oh,
It's true.
doesn't mean you can't get lung cancer.
He's fine. Cut one out. It's fine.
I'll survive eventually. Maybe.
It'll be
Okay.
fine. All right. So, are you guys entering the sheriff's office?
Yes.
Yeah.
Looking around.
And the sheriff is exactly how Vincent remembers him. Maybe with a little less hair, but who am I imagining? I'm imagining a really scrawny dude. Really scrawny.
Are you Googling really scrawny dude? I swear to God.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who I'm thinking of.
Does the
Ugly and
sheriff's
lame
office
cartoon characters. Oh, this is like a challenge. The website.
does the office have like one of those water dispensers where you have like little paper cups? You can
Yes.
just get them. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I just have to
Imagine,
picture it.
okay, imagine if Mr. Crocker didn't have that
Crocker.
hunched back. And just had like instead of that characteristic hunchback, it was just a flat line. And he's got and instead of being adult size, he's like very clearly human, just really short. Like if he and Jordan stood back to back, he
Why am I that?
Like he could very easily hide behind.
Is hold up. Is he obsessed with fairies?
No, but he has not from what you know, but he has a similar twitch in his eye. Hello. How can I help you today?
Are there blinds on the door? Is it like a glass door or is it a wood door? Just like pure wood.
It's a solid wood door, and
Okay.
you know how and instead of glass windows, there's like bars for all the windows.
Hmm.
There's a little jail cell off to the side.
Is there a lock? Mechanism.
There's no lock. There's no lock on the front door, but there is a lock on the jail cell.
I would hope there's a lock on the jail cell.
Yeah, that would be useless as jail cell.
The jail cell is noticeably empty and looks really clean. Like there's been no one held there for a while.
Slow business.
You could say that.
Yeah. All right.
You can see he's scratching himself like someone who's on meth, and his eyes are flicking between his revolver on the table and you guys.
Yeah,
Victor,
I wouldn't try that.
Victor
Vinny?
laughs. That small thing. Shit.
It gets his job done. How may I help you?
That's what all the men say. Anyway,
Yeah.
Vincent's at this
He look-
point got
He looks. You said that out loud, right?
yes.
He looks. He stops scratching for a second and looks very disappointed.
Victor is leaning against the door, arms crossed, just looking him up and down. Despite the fact that he is either the same height or shorter than this man. Just,
No, Vic. No. I mean, I was making a joke.
no. You said he could easily.
He's
Just
like
a very-
4 feet tall.
How tall is Victor again?
This
I don't know.
man
Oh, wait,
truly is a
Victor is-
dwarf.
5'1". 5'1".
Victor is. Oh wait, Victor is actually short.
Yeah, he's 5'1".
I forgot that Victor was actually short, and I was just making a joke about you being short.
No, Victor is actually short. He is 5'1".
Misha's shorter. Misha is shorter.
shots fired.
Misha is 4'9".
Misha? Oh my god, you guys are all so short.
Yeah.
Pluto like towers over all of you.
Yeah.
That is specifically why Victor brought her along.
Well, welcome to my
get
world.
that information.
Well, welcome to me and Drew's world, towering over everyone.
Oh yeah.
Well, welcome more specifically to Drew's world. I'm just taller than everyone. Drew towers over pretty much everyone.
Couldn't imagine.
It's
Victor is just
6.5 feet tall sometimes.
Victor's just eyeing
Yeah.
the sheriff, blocking the door with his arms crossed. Hey, Vinny, let's hurry up and get the information and get out of here.
Yeah, let's do. First things first, Sheriff. You make one move towards that pistol, and your body will hit the floor before you can even touch it.
Victor then adjusts his coat to show that he has two holsters. That he has two holsters.
Then he just
You
kind of
can
motions with his head towards Vito.
you can see that he like starts to ask a question, like he puts his finger up, and he thinks better of himself. Maybe not this time. Maybe not this time. Maybe I'll choose that this time. Come on. Well,
No.
I can't exactly help you if you don't tell me what you need help with.
We're not here to cause trouble. We're looking for somebody. You might know that.
Oh, who
Name
are you looking for?
is Vito. What's the name again?
Melita Loom.
Melita Loom. That's the
Loom.
one.
Melita Loom. Melita Loom LLOM or Melita Loom LUM?
LUM.
LUM.
Get in the way of my RUM.
Oh, I'm not going to lose my job over this. There's a warrant for her arrest. Oh, thank God.
Perfect.
You would only lose your job over this if you talk.
I didn't say anything. I'm not giving away the information someone's phones. I'm deputizing some citizens so that they can assist in upholding the law.
Ugh.
Her address is on the warrant. And he pulls it. He like when he mentioned the warrant, he pulled it out of his desk and tossed it across.
Thank you for your business. We'll be in touch.
Grabs it. And just kind of nods, turns around, and walks out.
Victor's gonna be the last one out, looks back at the sheriff and says, "If you tell anybody that we were here, I promise it is gonna be the last thing you ever do." Closes
I
the
didn't say
door.
anything. And you can hear him remark to himself, "Oh damn it! Now I have to make a copy of that warrant."
Well, that was easier than expected.
He's
Then-
a pussy.
didn't even have to break any fingers.
Actually,
I
he
know,
seems more
disappointing.
now than he was before.
Well, if one of you cares to look at the warrants,
Yeah.
you will
I'm
notice
just walking out reading it.
that the address line is empty.
I'm gonna break his fingers.
Not if I fucking get to him first.
All right. You take the fingers, I take the kneecaps.
Then he turns around and kicks the door open.
Yeah. Victor, right behind him, hand on the styre this time. You think you're funny, huh?
The sheriff's office is empty,
Oh.
and you can everyone make a perception check.
This is
Oh wait, how do I do that?
that's terrible.
Oh, you just open up your character sheet, and where it says where it has the word perception, you just click on the word perception,
Okay.
and it'll make the roll.
What the hell is with my rolls today?
Your rolls. Look at mine.
Victor is very clearly still a hungover.
Headaches.
I don't know why I don't see it. I'm so sorry.
Let's see.
So it's on the left side of the screen, just below your saving throws. You should see a list of your skills. They'll be in alphabetical order. There you go.
There it is.
Hey.
All right, Katie and Misha. Well, Pluto and
Pluto.
Misha. She's rolling as Katie, and I just read.
Yeah.
I do be
Oh, I'm
reading.
sorry. I don't know.
That's
how to
fine.
do that.
You can change your name. Go to the cog, and right below my settings is going to say
Or-
display name.
Or below
Go
the
ahead.
chat, below the chat box where it says "as," you can change it to your character's name.
Yeah.
Okay, and give me just a second to whip up a sort of a. If I assume you guys are probably going to chase him down,
Probably.
to whip up a little map to use.
You don't give me bad information and get away with it.
Then,
breaking his kneecap, breaking his fingers. That's
All right. Let's all decide which bone we're all breaking. I'm calling kneecaps.
Oh, fuck you. Those are mine.
No, you're taking fingers.
Ah, damn. Because ribs were going to be my next one.
no, ribs are mine.
Don't I deserve something for my efforts?
I'll trade. You know what? I'll trade your kneecaps for fingers. I can make his life a living hell.
I don't know why it made the token so big. Oh wait, you guys aren't on this map yet. Now you are.
Yeah. It's
This one is
Crocker.
This one is much smaller. You can see that he's
Hey, Mr. Teddy.
already run off that way, and he's currently running. Let me draw a few more buildings. That's not the circle tool. Come on, let me draw circles. Come on, let me draw circles. There we go. You can assume there's like winding bits of road in between.
So, are we rolling for initiative to see who gets to try to get to him first?
Sure, roll initiative. Do with it.
God damn it.
Initiative.
Oh, mine's not.
Yeah.
Ah, that's
First
weird.
First click your token, and then
Oh no, I was kicked out.
what?
Oh wait, why is the feet so big? Oh no, it's 5 feet. That's just the farther distance than it looks like. So,
This motherfucker's too far.
I refuse to believe he could have ran 85 feet in the span of 2 minutes.
It's
2
been
minutes?
2 minutes.
2 whole minutes? It's not been 2 whole minutes. It has been long enough to run away though.
Son of a bitch. When I catch him.
Maybe I could shoot out one of his ankles from here.
My internet didn't want to work, but I think I fixed it.
His
Hold
name
on.
is Shrift.
You guys are technically like I'll put the 2 that didn't see him just inside the building. There, this will explain the perception checks. Yeah, his name is Shrift.
Shrift the Sheriff.
I can at least get up to 70 feet. If I dash.
Have the technical difficulties subsided?
I don't think so. It says they have, but they're not.
Why is Pluto's token smaller than everyone else's?
Wait, why is it? Why? Wait, what? It is?
That's ironic.
No, it's the standard.
No,
Or maybe
not.
the
Just need the border.
And maybe it's a
image
white
just
border.
might. No, it's a blue border. Maybe the image just had some white space.
It says I'm connected to the internet, but I can't get to this site.
You can't get to what?
The site.
Oh, that's bad.
What? The heck? It says I have internet. Mm,
Have you tried kicking its ass?
yes.
Well, I don't know what to tell you then.
Oh my god. Okay, that's not true. This doesn't.
Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to
Hell of a way to die.
I cannot connect to the internet for some reason.
Oh, you're talking to
I
us.
am
So,
connected to the
stuff's
internet.
working.
No, she's on her
No, I'm
phone
connected.
with Discord, I think.
Oh,
Well, even then, my laptop says it's connected, and it's literally says it's working.
Have you tried just searching Google to see if it's just that?
Yeah, I did.
Will it go to Google and just not this? And just not Roll20?
Yeah.
Have you
Okay.
tried restarting your computer?
The laptop. What can I do with risk dice? Let's find out.
I don't know. What can you do with Rick's dice?
I said risk dice.
I know what he said.
Oh,
Oh.
you should have taken some deeds.
So what?
Well, it's not really a matter of, oh, you take these specific deeds. It's that I can perform the deeds with risk dice.
No, you learn a certain number of deeds.
Do I? Because it doesn't really say it.
Oh, wait. Let me check the PDF, the file proper.
That sucks. Ah.
I'm gonna take 3.
Oh, okay. So you can do. Are some of them level gated, or are they just all balanced to that level?
I think it's all just there.
Okay, they're all balanced level. Okay.
Oh.
And they all just
Be right back.
yeah.
I'll be right back. I need to
Oh,
get a refill.
I think I fixed it. I think I'm here.
Oh, I see you.
Hey. Just as they leave. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit timing?
I don't know how long I'll stay though. So.
Yay! I'm still going last in the initiative count.
Yeah, you are. You know, I may be slowing the head, but you're kind of slowing the speed.
I will bitch smack you so hard,
Promise?
boy.
Give me just a second to roll the shrift.
The fuck was that?
That was me pulling a token on. Oh, that was public. What the hell?
Well, he's still going last.
Vincent, it's your turn.
I think he's still away.
I
Damn.
just got back.
And there
Hey,
he
yo,
is.
Vincent, it's your turn. You're going first.
All right, y'all better put on your ponchos. You're in the splash zone.
Was that supposed to sound dirty? Because I can't tell.
Misha just kind of looks up and down herself and she goes, "Bitch, I am the splash zone."
All right, now that was dirty.
Yeah, that one was dirty. Dad? Pops? When did you get here?
Dirty girl, go to my room.
Now is not the time for that.
Hey, Vincent, you getting that? Okay. Vinny.
B, you're the only one not getting that.
Really?
Ooh. Okay, so
I can live with that.
Damn, does Victor just have all the kinks?
You want to question his kinks now?
You know what? No, I think I'll save that question for later.
It's a very extensive question to ask, sir.
You can really move that far? What the fuck?
Dash action.
Oh, you're just fucking dashing. Wait, I'm using. Oh wait, no, I said I wasn't using that shit. I forgot I wasn't using something I said I wouldn't use. So, you can remeasure now. So, You have one more square of movement. Just because
Oh, then sure.
it's 5. Just because we're actually using. Wait. Oh no, you were right here. So yeah. And actually, you could probably go right there if you wanted.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Yeah.
Ha!
Wait. Oh, did you take the mobile feat?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm a monk. I have
You get
unarmored
plus 10
movements.
You get
Yeah.
plus 10 at level 3?
Yeah.
I thought it was plus 5.
No.
Oh, it is plus 10. You know what?
Monks are ridiculous.
And then, as a bonus action,
Is this me being dumb, or is this me remembering an old rule? Then as a bonus action, I'm listening. What? Oh. So,
Is this a back alley or is this the middle of the street?
this is the middle of the street, by the way. So, Tentacle in his face?
There goes discreet.
So, can you ping where you're summoning it again?
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Right there? Okay.
Yeah, me too. Especially since the slime girl's about to get all up in that.
Oh, you're going last.
I don't give a fuck. That ain't gonna fucking stop me.
Also, typically the slime girls are the tentacles. So how does that work?
Who says you can't be both?
Hmm?
I think we can use this image to represent tentacle to get to the
Wow.
thing and tell. Let's see right here, right?
You know, I think I'm gonna take a page out
right there.
of my pops' book.
What page would that be?
Pretending they don't exist until they start going for you.
Okay. And then when you create the tentacle, you can make a melee spell attack. Are you gonna do that?
Yeah. Gonna reduce the speed. If it hits.
If it hits. Is it just being slow?
Yeah. I rolled the d20 because it's not actually set up yet. I forgot about that one because it doesn't automatically do it. There it goes.
There it is. And what is your spell attack bonus?
6.
6. That hits.
17.
So it's just a D8. Oh, I heard it. There it
That's
is.
1.
1.
It's
Doesn't
rough.
matter. Still makes you slow.
But it does slow him down, and it just straight slows him down. He doesn't get to make a save or anything. Brings us on to Pluto.
Alright.
Go.
What is the goal of this? We're just that's not what I meant to do. We're
You wanna-
supposed to we're not trying to kill him, right? We're trying to get just
Not
chase him
yet.
and catch him.
Maybe some
subduing.
light torture.
I mean, you can kill him if you want,
Tentacle torture.
but I think you're just trying to track him down.
Yeah. Alright. So then, you said each space was like 5 feet?
Each space is 5 feet.
Okay.
And then if so like while you're moving your token, if you like once you start dragging it, if you right click, it'll just measure out for you. So for example, I measured out 30 feet to move Misha there by dragging and then right clicking.
Oof, that is.
I realize that might be a little hard on a Chromebook trackpad. There's also a ruler where it's just click and drag to measure.
I think that's. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Pretty sure. Yeah, okay. That's as far as I can go, right?
You can use your action to dash to move another 30 feet if you want.
If you want. That's optional. But that would use your that would use your action, which you might want to use to do something else.
Is there even anything else I can? Aside from moving, there's not really anything else I can do. I think. I can't really tell.
Check your spell list.
I'm looking.
Ow! I just fell backwards into my Switch case.
Ha!
Nerd.
Ha! Ha! You fool. Anyway.
I'm still not very good at this. This is only the second time we've done this. I'm so sorry.
You were good.
You're fine.
Everybody's got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, when I first started, I was clueless.
I was there for it.
He was.
I was a cat.
He was a cat. I was a man.
A big, strong man.
No, a very weak, timid man.
How did you measure it? You know what? It's fine. I'll do it.
Ruler, it's right under the... Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So do I just click on the spell? I just click on it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you click on it.
Right.
If it can be upcast, it'll ask you what level you're casting it at.
Okay. And what level what level do I cast it at?
That depends on you and the benefits it'd give you if it were higher level, if you cast it at a higher level.
It actually depends on what level spell slots you have.
Yeah, you have up to 2 right now.
Level 2, yeah.
Yeah, you have up to 2nd level right now. Luckily, your character sheet will just tell you what spell slots you have.
Okay. So then
I
I
think
can
you have
do
to. I don't know if the API loaded properly, so you'll have to keep track of them yourself. But it'll tell you your maximums and whenever you take a long rest. So whenever you sleep,
You get them back.
you get them back. Yes.
Okay. What's that?
Haha.
Ooh.
All right. So he needs to make a Wisdom save.
What's your spell DC?
I'm sorry.
What's your...
At the top of your spell sheet, at the very top, you should see a little box that says spell save DC.
Okay, yeah.
What's the number in there?
14.
14. So he failed the save and is, for the moment, it says paralyzed. Paralyzed.
Movement speed reduced to 0. Fuck you, asshole.
I'll do that for paralyzed. I'll do that little thing, and then I will share what the paralyzed condition does, so that we can all be reminded. That's the great thing about this. We can just, when we don't know, reference the books or ask. So that's all paralyzed does. They cannot move or speak.
Can't move or speak. Automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is an automatic critical hit.
If you're within 5 feet of it.
That's a good spell to cast,
It is a good spell to cast.
especially during a
I'm pretty
chase.
sure you gave it to me. Right, you're the one who like pointed that out.
What?
Maybe. Yeah, I'm the only other person that can see your, I'm the only other person that can see that portion of your character sheet.
Took me forever to find it.
And
Alright.
I just thought you would do it, so I made sure to read up on it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't even at that spell yet. But that would be the end of my turn, right?
Yes, effectively.
Okay.
All right. That moves on to Victor.
Victor is step outside and just 1, 2, 3,
The fuck are you doing?
50, 55, 60, 65,
Oh,
70.
he's counting.
I use the dash action, and I have a 35 movement speed.
Why did you count that
And
loud instead of?
because I didn't feel like it.
Nerd.
And that is my action. I don't really have a bonus action right now, so.
Yes. All right. So does that end?
Yep, that's it.
Brings us on to Misha.
Misha, who is very sadly out of key points, is just going to use her action to. She's going to use her action to dash her way up to this guy. Bam. That's where she's at.
The Shriff is paralyzed, and at the end of its turn, it gets to make a Wisdom save. So all he does is make a Wisdom save, and fails it, bringing us back to Vincent.
Alright. So Vincent is going to use his bonus action to move the tentacle right there.
To move the tentacle here, maybe if I select the selects. Okay, and then the attack roll has advantage.
Is he already missing?
Yeah.
We hit him.
He hit him
Yeah, 1
for
point.
1 point of damage.
Ah. But. Oh, and each hit that hits is an automatic crit.
All right, and that's 8 damage. And
And that will be the end of Vincent's turn.
all right, it brings us to Pluto.
Vinny, before we start doing damage to him, let's get him back into a secluded space.
Sure, we probably don't want the general public to see what happens next. That is going up his ass.
Yeah, we got some work to do. Rolls up sleeves.
Well, I've got some rope.
Oh, so
Don't
you're
ask
just
me
tying him
why
up
I had
now?
it.
I know why you have it.
I think I can move here.
So you were here to start?
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Alright.
you're dashing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Much closer. Move back.
True. Bro, what are you doing?
What you mean?
I can hear whatever you're doing, like moving or something.
Sorry, that's my jaw popping from chewing on these airheads.
Ah, okay. Now, what is happening over there? Is he getting roughed up? Did he owe somebody money? Is he reenacting? Is what's happening in the game happening in real life to Drew?
It might be.
Right, are you going to do anything else, Pluto?
No, I said I was done. I don't think I can
All
do
right.
anything else.
Brings us to Victor.
Victor is gonna ask Misha. Is gonna ask Misha for the rope. Listen, I know. All right. Can I reach inside of you to get it?
No.
All right.
Just kind of holds out her hand as the rope just kind of starts sliding out her palm.
Thank you. And I am going to tie Shriff up
Okay.
and throw him on my back.
Are you guys going to continue hitting him, or can I end initiative?
You can end initiative. I think the hitting is going to happen when we get back inside his office.
All right.
Yup.
So Pluto, hold person lasts for up to 1 minute. You can end the concentration on at any point, just so you know.
What?
You can end that spell at any point before 1 minute passes.
Oh, okay. Then
So if
wait,
if you need him to talk, you can call that off.
has the minute not passed yet?
Well, he's tied
minute
up
has
as of
not
this
passed.
moment. He's
One
tied up at
round.
this moment.
So 1 round lasts
Mhm.
6 seconds.
Ah, okay. And then what do I do to stop it?
You just say
You just
stop
let me
him.
know that you stopped it.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
It takes no action to end your own concentration.
Okay. So then, yeah, I stopped the spell. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Fine. And
We're just letting you know that it was an option.
yeah,
Thank you.
puts him on his back, turns around, and starts walking back towards the office. We're gonna have a long talk about what you just gave us.
What about it? What did I do?
You'll
Now
see.
that you're not moving, I'm moving you back to the general map.
Victor sets him down in the cell. Still tied up.
This is funny. What's going on?
Listen. Now, you can tell us the truth, or
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 that
we can beat
tentacle
it out of you.
with earlier is going right up your ass and will tickle your heart.
and he's sitting on a chair, reverse style, kind of like that cool that teacher that wants to be cool, you know, but like hands together over his what would be his mouth, but you know,
So Riker,
scarf. Yeah,
Just
Riker.
Oh, you know Riker, but not Picard. Okay, get the fuck out of here.
You made a reference I was agreeing with.
Oh,
Not necessarily that I saw it, but like I assumed that whatever you
it was another
thought
Star
of,
Trek reference.
I was assuming whatever you thought of was what I was implying. So I was like, yeah, basically. Yeah.
We made
Yes.
assumptions.
The way he gets into a chair is so funny. Because instead of turning the chair around, he'll Oh wait, there's an interview where he explains why he did that. I will leave that for later. All right. So what was wrong with the document? It's just a warrant.
There was no address on that warrant.
Oh.
And I have a feeling that you because you took off like a bitch.
Yeah.
Right, I may or may not have realized that we didn't have an address on file for them after you guys left.
So Victor gets up out of the seat.
But I only ran because I knew you'd want it, and I don't know it. And I would very much like to keep my fingers.
Slowly starts walking slowly towards him. Pulls on some gloves. You know, I've kind of earned a reputation in the criminal underworld. We all have.
What are you, some kind of dentist?
No,
Who wears gloves like that?
I'm a bit of a chiropractor. Or, you know, X-ray artist.
What kind of nerd wears gloves like that?
Takes his index finger and just starts bending it until he starts screaming for pain, screaming for mercy.
He doesn't beg or scream until long after you've snapped it.
Wow, this man's got tolerance.
Ah, good.
No, he turned bright red like a cherry as soon as you snapped it, but he didn't want anyone to walk in on this, so he's trying to be quiet. He's failing now because now he's screaming like a banshee.
Now, you're gonna start giving us facts, or I'm gonna let my friends have their own fun with you. Nods over to Misha.
Oh boy.
I promised her your kneecaps. I'm sure you want to keep those.
Well, actually, I have a pension.
I'll take that as a no.
Oh.
Wait, I'll keep
Hold
him
on,
up.
Misha. Hold
I'll keep him
on.
up.
He has.
I'll keep him up if I can. I like walking. I like running. Go for a run every morning.
Yeah, we can tell. I just want you to know that first break wasn't out of nowhere. It's because you ran. Now, the second break will maybe not come, depending on what type of information you give me.
Oh. What exactly did you want to know?
What can you dig up on anybody who would know her? This,
Well, I don't know anything off the top of my head. But if you untie my hands, I've got notes. I've got the notes in my desk.
Why don't you just tell me where they are? Unfortunately, I'm not feeling very trustful.
So on the left side, it's the third drawer down from the top. So if you go from the top, it goes. The top one is 1. Next one down is 2. That's the one you would call 3. You just pull it open all the way.
Shut up.
God.
You can tell he's serious right now because he's like, Pluto, go get it.
Oh, Vinny's already there.
Oh, so he does know her name.
He does.
What? I don't.
Oh, does my health insurance even cover this? Oh,
Oh
God.
my god.
I wouldn't be worried about your health insurance. I'd be more worried about your life insurance.
Yeah. You got any family?
That's really
Loved
good.
ones?
No, I've got a nephew who doesn't think I'm a complete waste.
How wrong he is.
That's who I that's who will get the money if I die.
Well, congratulations to
I'd
him.
rather, but I'd rather not die.
You think we'll give
It's
Most
him
not like I
cowards
told
don't
anyone.
want to.
It's not like I told anyone. I just ran away. All I did was run away.
Yeah, that's why
I'm not
you
sure
have
you
one
understand why
broken
I ran
finger.
away.
That's why you have one broken finger.
Is that Loom is in the middle of the alphabet, so it should be in the middle of the stack of papers. And then assumedly Vincent pulls through that stack of papers and he gets them Lena Loom in the middle.
There it is. The information we want better be in here.
Check before we leave.
Oh, we're not leaving yet. He's still breathing.
No. You leave him alive. So that way, he owes us a favor in the future. Because-
a favor.
He starts flipping through the file.
Because
So
and-
it's just there's only it's not a very big file, but it does have some good information. Under a section for known aliases, it has the other two names from your list: Gerther Melusine and Valeria Sicken.
And the plot thickens.
does it have any addresses of the close people? Anything
Um,
else?
I I'm trying to remember. It's dated for what, 3 months ago? It is dated for exactly 3 months ago. It's been a minute. And Vincent notices nothing about knowing where she lives or if she pays taxes, but that she does seem to frequent she has been seen in pretty much every pub in the city. Like every tavern keep knows her by name, knows her by one of those three names, and all of them remark that she does an awful job of keeping herself clean shaven. Like that it's apparent that she tries, but that she's awful at it.
Vito.
Hit me,
like
Vinny.
Looks like the bar hopping.
And then she's wanted for something called corporate espionage.
Looks like you're lucky. You get to keep your life today.
Oh, thank fuck.
Victor pulls out
Oh,
his sire, though, points it at his head, and gets face to face with him. But again, if you tell anybody about this, that we were here, or who we're looking for, and I promise you, your nephew's gonna be getting that money sooner than he thinks.
my nephew doesn't even know he's getting that money.
No, he'd be a lucky lad, wouldn't he?
Well, I was going to say that the last person I talked to said that this month's portion of her rounds is going to keep her near the Archsword Borough, but I wouldn't put any money on that. I've been wrong before.
Well, that's the only lead we have. So
I'm not
consider
saying that's
it.
where I'm not saying that's where she is. I'm just saying she might be there.
Yeah,
You
she
know,
might
you
be
know.
there. Don't worry. If she's
It's a
not
good
there,
place.
we won't hurt you much. And remember, you
So
owe us
wait.
this favor.
Who specifically tied him up?
I did.
Make a what would be the appropriate rope tying?
Sleight of hand.
No, sleight of hand is like getting out of ropes. I would say, do you have survival proficiency?
I do not.
Then just make a dex check.
Okay. Waiting. There it is.
Man, this is a rather tough knot. I don't think I'll be able to get out of this on my own when you leave. Could you do me a favor and maybe untie my hands? I mean, you want your rope back, right?
I take any weapons he may have on him or near him.
No,
Oh,
the
wait.
only weapon was the revolver, which is still on the table.
I'm gonna go
I'm
over
taking
to.
that with.
Yeah. All right. Starts
Vincent,
roughly cutting.
Vincent, when you pick up the revolver, you like when you try to grab the revolver, your hand goes through it. Oh, I had that enchanted so only I can touch it. Yeah, it's gonna stay there until I pick it up later. Don't worry.
Or until I cut off your hand, you pick it up with your hand.
That is also true.
I haven't tried that, and I'm not very keen on it.
Well, I'm the one with the knife cutting your ropes. You want to see it? You want to see how it goes now?
Yeah, you know what? I mean, unless you want your ropes back, I think we'll be fine.
Misha, do you want your ropes back?
Well, I find some people find them very entertaining, so yes, I'll want them back.
Oh, you heard the girl.
What kind of rope is it?
Huh?
What kind of rope is it?
Hempen?
I'll get you a new one.
I was gonna have some fun cutting them out.
Is he or
You
is he
still
not
cut
losing
it.
a hand?
It won't be usable afterwards.
Say again? I didn't quite hear you.
Is he or is he not losing a hand?
Oh,
No,
that's up to you guys.
He's not losing a hand.
No, he's not losing his hand. Yet.
He's not losing his life or his hand. And we're just gonna blindly believe him and go to the place that he's telling us to go to.
You know what? You're right, Pluto. I'll take a finger.
You already did.
No.
It's gonna take weeks to heal.
No.
You can afford the quick healing.
Takes his dagger and cuts off the broken finger.
To be fair, he didn't say that for sure she would be there.
Just to remember you by. Huh?
That hurts. Oh.
Don't worry. It's not like you're gonna die as long as you get proper treatment for it.
I'm not sure if my insurance will cover this.
Well, that must suck for you.
Maybe.
Yeah, be a pain if he died. Whatever. So am I leaving him tied up, or am I keeping him, or am I untying him?
I don't fucking care.
And that's one vote for neutral. You guys?
I say leave him tied up and the knife on the desk.
That's one for tied
I
up.
leave him tied up.
Leave him tied up? All right. Well, since he's not going to be able to get care, Misha, give him one upside the head. Make sure he's out, but also make sure that finger doesn't bleed out.
I can autorize it.
Let's save that for next time. If he gets a next time. If we end up needing him for something else.
Oh, this is the last time I skip patrol.
Alright, Misha. Knock him out.
If you're on patrol, we can find you.
Misha just walks up to him, just barely standing over him, and just gives him one good sock to the chin.
Oh! Is the sound he makes as his head just rocks back. He slumps in the chair.
I'll
Very clearly faking being knocked out.
Oh!
I'm gonna deck him again, jackass.
Damn it! Wait. Come on.
Faking isn't nice.
I thought it was a lie. It's a white lie.
Nah,
little
white
lie.
lies don't work on her. He doesn't like being lied to.
A third punch to the face. What?
And
Don't kill him.
actually out this time. And he's actually out this time. As far as you can tell.
I will wrap up that nub for him.
No.
I will wrap up that nub for him tightly. Takes off gloves. All right. Looks like, yeah, guys. Looks like we're going bar hopping.
Finally, some entertainment.
What are you talking about? That was
Yes.
entertainment.
Yes. As if
Stop.
partying is entertainment.
Seeing Vito in a bush is quite entertaining.
Yeah, I'm not drinking tonight. Okay, boys and girls. What was the place he said?
The Arch Sword Borough.
Shoreboro. Ludo, you're coming with me.
Alright. Where?
And we go. Where is that located?
I'm trying to find it. Yes.
I see.
All right. So with the path you would have to take, should have looked at this map a little more closely. The closest entrance to the is that okay. Closest entrance that keeps you on would take you. Take you roughly 9,000 feet to get to, and assuming that you don't run, but instead take a normal pace of the third of let's say 20 feet every 6 seconds, just because you're not sprinting, you're not running, you're just walking. So 20 feet over 6 seconds.
A human
And
walks
that-
on average about 2.5 miles an hour. Normal human walking speed.
We're not normal humans.
That's actually about what I was guesstimating. So I'm gonna say that translates to 9.6 repeating meters per square feet per second. So wow, takes you about 40 minutes to get there on foot, and about 30 minutes. Oh, that's about 30 minutes in. So while you're about here, you notice a few blonde people passed out in the street. They're all face down, and if someone could make a perception check, just the
I'm
first
not
person.
doing it.
Rolling.
Scroll. Not
I
like
think
that.
Pluto. I think Pluto has a higher perception actually.
Yeah, Pluto has the highest perception.
So Pluto should roll a perception check then.
Oh, okay. If I can never find that, what do I
Character
forgot. I
sheet,
know I've done it before.
and then in the skills box with all the like check boxes and everything,
Mhm.
it's gonna be right underneath. There it is. Yeah,
There
you
it
got
is.
it.
Anyone could have rolled anything, and I would be saying this next, but they each have a pool of blood under their necks.
Oh, interesting.
And if you go to examine each of them, none of them have beards, and all of them have 5 o'clock shadows. But none of them have the strong chin.
Mhm.
Hmm.
It seems like someone overheard most of your conversation in the commons.
You know, I really hate being eavesdropped on.
Well, it could have been anyone there.
I'm going to approach the bodies, kneel down to them, place my hand in their blood, and drink up their blood.
I was gonna get like a finger wipe of blood and just put it on my tongue and keep on keeping on.
Can I ask what they were wearing? Were they like any like similar to each other, or
They were all
just
wearing similar outfits, but like it's really only bougie people that don't wear it's really only bougie people and adventurers that wear fancy clothes.
Okay.
Okay, so the unarmored speed bonus for monks has always been +10, and I was just tripping. I went and checked the 3.5e player's handbook to see if that was me mixing things up. It wasn't. I was just being an idiot. I did unmute my desktop audio, right? Yes, I did. Okay.
All right, boys and girls, boy and girl. I can't talk right now. I still gotta have.
Well, if you really want to be accurate, it's lady, gentleman, and Misha.
So there are 4 pubs in the Ark Sword Borough, and most people who live in the Ark Sword Borough say it Ark Sword, and everyone else says it Arch Sword. And so, which of you took the warrant, or did you hold on to his? Rather, did you hold on to his notes?
Yeah.
Okay. So on his notes, it also notes that that they are from the Ark Sword Borough.
Hmm. Bar with fire.
So there are 4 pubs whose names I am totally looking up and not making up.
Alright. There's 4 of us, but not all of us have the best perception. It's talking about me specifically. But hey,
The 2 of us have good perception, right?
yeah.
And we shouldn't really all go alone.
So it's the 4 pubs
The
are
farting dragon.
the farting dragon, the grinning stallion,
Aye.
the shaking spittoon, and the salty sea man.
I feel like
You
Vinny
actually
here
Dibs on the
knows a
farting
lot
dragon.
about salty sea man.
Dibs on the farting dragon, alright?
Yeah, so that's the type you go for. You're a
So the
farting
way-
dragon type of person.
Anything with the word dragon in it is always going to be interesting.
From the direction you had to travel, you actually the first pub you would have come across, and I imagine you would have stopped to look and see because of how badly vandalized the sign for the pub is. It's the Salty Seaman, and you can tell that there's 2 sides to the vandalism. One to one to make it spell seaman, and another to make it spell sea man. What's Misha's passive perception?
13?
13. Okay, so Pluto's the only one who is just casually looking hard enough to see that it originally actually was the salt was actually spelled like that. Saman. And people took their opportunities and ran.
Salty Saman?
Yeah, does anyone want to make a history and or nature check
To see what
to
a
see what a
Saman is?
Saman is? Yes.
You said history and or
History or nature.
nature. I suck at both of them.
Nope.
I know what a Saman is. What's a Saman?
All right. A Saman. It's like a seahorse, but instead of looking nothing like a horse, it looks nothing like a dude. But it is just a seahorse. It's a colloquial name for a seahorse.
The fuck does it have anything to do with people?
It doesn't look like a person.
But it's a seahorse.
Right. Right. And if someone else and if someone else with maybe a positive intelligence modifier were to make a history check.
The fuck?
Yeah, that ain't me.
Or nature. There we go. The colloquial term "saman" came about when when someone was presenting, "Hey, this is a seahorse. Well, that looks nothing like a horse. What do you propose to call it?" Well, if we're naming it after something that it doesn't look like, a seaman. And then they misspelled it when they wrote it down.
So it's just named the salty. So it's named after a salty seahorse.
Yeah, but it's a salty seaman.
Alright.
And all of your characters aren't from this city, are they? You're all out of towners, aren't you?
I don't know. Where's Tony from? Where did Tony come from?
Oh shit, that's a good question.
Because
But no,
that
you would have been born at your mom's house
Yeah, but I
and
don't think it's
raised
my
basically and you were raised basically on the road.
I'm from everywhere.
You're from nowhere.
I am from everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
Misha's from nowhere, alright? That girl just spawned into existence one day.
So I have a basic knowledge of most cities, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. Misha said she's taking the Fought and Dragon. I'll take the.
Oh, are you guys splitting up?
I'll take the Grinning Stallion.
Yes, I'll take the shaking spittoon.
We're all fairly close to each other, right? Like if one of us called up, if one of us signaled for help, it would
We
get
got slime earpieces.
We have slime balls.
Oh yeah, you do have you have slime Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Slime tooth, if you will.
All right, ready?
So who's taking
Look.
which?
So
I can write it down.
Misha is the Fought and Dragon. I am the Grinning Stallion. Vinny is the,
shaking spittoon.
and that leaves
Wait, what is Vinny taking?
Spittoon!
Spittoon.
Shaking spittoon. At
And
least
Adam
Pluto
leaves.
to
That's the
investigate
horseborn.
Salty Saman.
Go get you some salty season.
Misha Fart and Dragon. Victor Grinning Stallion. Vinny Shaking Spittoon. Pluto Salty Saman. All right. We all know what we're looking for, right?
No, I actually don't. My attention span has dropped drastically.
We're looking for
Well, the note,
the
not much to go off of, has a description of the person you're looking for,
we're
Okay.
looking for the
and
mole.
three possible names.
Yeah. All right.
I'm sort of keeping a running summary of sorts.
All right. Ready?
Ready.
Break.
Yep.
Pluto, any questions?
No, I'm good.
All right. Break.
All right, and because I feel that such an undertaking would be more appropriate if I actually prepared something for it instead of just winging something. We're going to call it here for tonight. Bonus points to the first person to whoever guesses where my script ended.
I'm gonna say it ended at the location. No, not at the location of the bars.
At the salty cement.
I'm gonna say it ended at the
After we left the sheriff.
yeah,
Oh,
out there.
I'm guessing it was the dead people in the merchants district.
Katie, Moldetto, do you guys have guesses?
I had the same guess as Molodetto.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys had the same guess. Okay.
Yeah. We said it just not the same time.
Jokes
would
on us. He had
probably
nothing
guess.
prepared.
I couldn't
probably-
hear you over Drew. Say again.
I guess the same, like where the people are dead in the alley or whatever.
Okay. I'm going to reveal I'm going to reveal the answer to that on recording at the beginning of next session. So everyone say good night to the recording.
Good night.
Right.
If you bing bong, bye.
All right, we'll see you guys next week. And